of we're doing, which is my version of cat. Watch them, they're really funny. Rules that have to deal with vehicle. Right now, I do not have this rule in order because I'd have no money to cars with a blue underglow. That's how you will be able to tell the difference. And but yeah, there is cop cars are the Buffalo, which is right here. And then if I run over here, for the Buffalo, which would be in the city, is my LS Cop. That's my outfit that is saved, which I will be, I'll leave a link in the description of my next video on how to get these outfits. There's a YouTube video I watched. Very, amazing outfits. After this roll, I'll look at the comments. Okay. This one is the Vapid Stainer, which for this outfit, it is my BC Cop, which is Blaine County Cop. This is it right here. It's not close to being upgraded the full way. I'll be doing another video on that later on. But this is on the rules. This is an HP Cop, Highway Patrol. And this is his outfit. I'm thinking about maybe taking the body armor off, but that's up to you guys if you want to play. So, yeah. Another rule is any bugs or abusers of bugs should be reported to me so they can be fixed or punished. Pretty much what I'm saying is, if you find anybody on my sessions trying to do money glitches, anything like that, please report them to me so I can either fix what they're doing and if I punish them. It'll probably be a warning the first time, and if they do it again, it's probably going to be a few day removal of their membership. These are a couple of the voice rules. Must be in-game chat while talking to people in character. If you want to talk to a friend or up to 8 friends, you must be in a party. Pretty much what I'm saying is, if you want to talk to a cop, you have to be in game chat, but if you're talking to just a couple friends, you can't be in a party. Keith, do not punch people, I've seen that. Must have everybody muted when not talking to somebody. When ready to talk, simply unmute them in the player's menu of the pause screen. Pretty much, if you go here into the pause screen and you go over to the online tab and then go to players, it'll tell you all the players in your session. Everybody must be muted at first, and then when you're ready to unmute them, pretty much go over to their name and you unmute them from right here. So yeah, I'll look at the comments right now. I have no idea what's going on in the comments. Shut up, Marine. Must have everybody... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I said that one. Any voice rule broken will result in 2 warnings, and then removal of a membership, which can be earned back. So pretty much means you will get a few days where you cannot play my version of DOJ. When in character, do not call somebody by their profile name. So that's saying, if Keith and me were playing, we were friends, I'd call him by his character's name and not Spoiled Kid. I also would not call him Keith, which that would be his real name. Now, if this does happen, you will be warned from me or top members. Right now, the top members is me, which I'm the leader of it, Keith, which is driving away, PJ, and Boss Grandma are right now the top members of it. There will be more once I start getting more people, but those are the top members right now. Must have your mini-map turned off. So, down here in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen, you can see my mini-map. To turn off your mini-map, you have to go over here, go into Settings, go into Display. And I was just killed. You'll see rules about all that killing things later on. But you go down and you would have off, off. And as you can see, this would be off. It is very weird to be playing like this. So yeah. But that's how you would be playing, just to show that we couldn't be cheating. Say somebody's running away from the police and they hide in here, and say we drive past, we wouldn't be able to see them on the mini-map. So that is perfectly fine right there. No power gaming, such as telling a lie, or no forcing RP. So, say Keith robbed a store. On the CCTV footage, if it shows him robbing the store, he has to explain to us what he is doing in the video. And it has to be the truth. It is a video. It'd be fine if we had actual video footage, but we don't. We can't get on the actual CCTV footage. So he must tell us in depth on what he was doing in the video. If he tells a lie, that would be power gaming. Also, no forcing RP, which forcing RP would be, say, I arrested Keith, and Keith, texts me on the phone and says, breaks handcuffs, and jumps out of vehicle. That would be power gaming. Because he would have the power of it that would be unrealistic, and almost impossible. No death matching. Death matching is if you hurt or kill or damage property intentionally without a valid in-game reason. So this would be it. If I walked up to somebody's car with an RPG, say this is an RPG, and I just went and started blowing up cars for no reason, that would be death matching. Say this is Keith right here. If I just walked up and went, that would be death matching. There was no valid in-game reason for me to kill him. If you hit a player, you cannot keep hitting them with a car to keep them down, such as love tapping. So, let me grab a car for a second. Say I'm in this car. And say this person is running away. If I hit him like that, I cannot wait for him to get up and hit him again and keep hitting him just to keep him down. That also agrees if I roll over him. If I Oh my god. Thank you, Keith. That would also say if I hit him and I lay my car on top of him. That would be not allowed. These roles that I just said can be described in a permanent ban, which that pretty much means that they won't be allowed to play this anymore. And I have the cops on me. Let me die real quick. Shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me. Okay. Those were pretty much some of the most important rules. These rules that I'm about to say are very, very, very important. Okay. Now let me read some of these comments. Well, I'm not answering any messages on PlayStation right now. I'm making a video. Also, PJ, I see you in the comments. I'm just ignoring you. If you die, you must talk to the dispatch and tell them you died. You can be banned for this unless you cannot get a hold of the person. So if you die and the cops know that you died, that you have to go to the dispatcher and tell them you died. If you do not, the only way that this would be allowed is if nobody's seen you die, and if you can't get a hold of the person. Once I get a dispatcher, I will leave their number in the description of a video. So yeah. If you die, that character is dead. You have no memory of that character. That's pretty much saying you can't talk about your death when you're another character. If you died, you cannot talk about your death. That would be not allowed. Also, all the grudges that character had is they died with him. Which is pretty much saying they died, he's dead. If Keith killed me, and I come back as a new character, and I kill him, that would be not allowed. The only way that could happen is within 15 minutes of it, you can say you texted a friend, and your friend came back to kill him. Actions that are unrealistic or hurt the RP experience of other players are considered as non-roleplay, such as stunt jumps or car crashes that may have killed you or really injured you. So, again, I'm gonna need a car for this one. Say, I'm in a car, and I was going top speed, and I smashed through a fence, that would be okay. But if I go like this, I run and start hitting a whole bunch of stuff, that would be okay if they weren't as bad. But say I jumped off of a cliff like this and rolled 15 times, that would be unrealistic gaming, and it would hurt the RP experience for other players if you kept driving. Now, if I went like this and just barely hit something like this, if I just barely hit something with the side of my car like that, you could still drive. But if I'm going top speed, and I mean top speed, and I go and I back up, and keep driving. That'd be unrealistic gaming. No ramming cars with supercars for realistic purposes. You cannot... Okay, hold on. So the whole thing with ramming cars with supercars. Supercars are not strong. They are very skinny. It'd be really unrealistic if they would try to ram a truck or a van. Now, you can, like, slide up against them like this, but if you overpower them, it's very unrealistic, and it would be not fun for the other person that might love RP. So, yeah. It'd be unrealistic. You cannot call 911 if the person took your phone. Say somebody RPs that they took my phone. I cannot pull up my phone, go over here, go to my contacts, and call 911. Okay? That'd be unrealistic. But, the only way that I could see that happening is if you are in the back of a car and they didn't take your phone and they're not watching you, and you call 911 secretly. You would not be able to say anything besides answering them, or he would know. And if you do that, that can result in a couple-day ban. Another thing, you cannot leave. Gotta turn this music off. You cannot leave if you're in a combat situation. If you crash from the game, which pretty much means lagging out, you are considered dead and must make a new character, as that character would have been killed. That also relies on if you are in a police chase and you have 15 cops behind you and you just stop dead in the road and you leave. That would not be allowed. If you crash, you would go to jail. After you log back in, you would go to jail. Which I would really hate for that to happen to somebody, but it is the rules. And if you crash, please text somebody saying I crashed if you want to and they might consider doing the RP where you left off. But that's all up to you and them. This one is very, very important. If you want to do an RP with someone that is sexual, send them a text or message and tell them consent to do inappropriate things, or CTDIT. That is CTDIT. Which pretty much, the only reason why I have this one is because some people could be young on here, don't know much stuff about that, and it'd be really weird to that to them. Pedophiles. So, yes, just send them a text saying CTDIT. That's all you gotta do. And if they say no, then you cannot do it. If you do, that is a... Let me explain this to you. Violators of this rule will not be tolerated and will be met with a permanent ban and will be blocked from ever joining the community, game, or talking to that person ever again. Yes. If you want a business vehicle, you can take it off the road. And if a cop sees you, tell them that it's for business. And they cannot do anything about it. That's for your RP. And, now if you say it's for business and it's not for business, if you just want to take it, steal it, drive around with it, that is not allowed. But you can take it. But if the cop sees you, they'll pull you over, and you have to either comply with them or run, or you tell them it's for business. You will be met with 1 warning and then a 3-day ban, and if you keep doing it, a permanent ban. No unrealistic cars such as flying, rocket, or underwater cars or bikes. So, the rocket cars, the rocket bikes, the underwater cars, all that unrealistic will not be allowed in these sessions. If you take them out, you are allowed to drive the rocket bike and the rocket cars, but if they fly or if they go underwater, you will not be allowed. The only reason that you can do this is if you're working with the FIB or the Humane Labs, where you will be either test driving it in a certain area where the cops will know, or if you are in the military. So yeah, and if you're in the FIB, you can take the underwater car just for RPing. Don't just drive it around. It's unrealistic and nobody wants that. Violators of that rule will not be banned forever, but will have a 2 to 3 day removal of their membership. So now all the rules of this aren't really, I don't think a lot of people will break a lot of them. Some people I can see breaking some of the little ones, like the phone call one, I can see some people breaking. The unrealistic cars, I can see few people just like saying, I'm doing this for a job, and then they're not. I could see that happening. I'd hate for that to happen, because the way that we will be doing this will be RPing for everybody, and the glitches. If the whole glitch thing, if people want to do money glitches, please don't do it in these sessions. We don't want to get other people involved in those. Sometimes they're scams. I don't want any of my friends to get scammed off of them. So yeah, I'd really hate for that to happen to anybody. So, pretty much that was today's video. It wasn't a very important video for my actual channel, but it was important for the my version of DOJ, and any new members will have to watch this video so they will understand this, understand the rules. This is just the first version of this. Other rules will be added once people start breaking rules or start making up new rules. I'm sure there will be more. I will make other videos on it, but right now this is the first one, and tomorrow I will be recording a video for my actual channel, and I will be recording another video on the officer cop codes, which there will be probably, I'm gonna say 50 codes, 50, around that, 50 or 60. So yeah, that's all for tomorrow. But this was a very important video for my DOJ. So I'll look at the comments and I'll be on my way. Okay, well, everybody, oh yeah, Haley and Ailey's, I will not be coming over to your house today. Sorry. Cannot. So I just want to say to everybody, good. I just hit that person. Oh no, guys, look, I'm gonna break a rule. Alright, well, goodbye everybody. And, thank you for watching this video. It'll be very important for some people, not for a lot of my, fan members. But for the people who will be playing this, thank you for, watching this. And please obey the rules. I would really hate to ban people for stupid reasons. So, yeah. Goodbye, everybody.